Hi, and welcome to Whiskey Pilgrim, and to the first review on my chapter, when we follow the stars for guidance. Yeah, exactly. So what's maybe wondering what's the deal with the name? I'm just referring to the Vikings when they were navigating the sea, like most sailors did, and have done through the ages with the stars as their map. So yeah, that's it, basically. And the picture you saw is actually on a remnant of a Viking burial place, as far as I remember it. Not too far from where I'm actually born, where you can actually visit. It's called Ales Stenar, or Ales Stone, Ales Stone, maybe. Yeah, it's cool. It's quite cool. There used to be runes, the old writing language they used to have, the Vikings, but unfortunately, there are cows there also on that place, because there's a farmer that owns the place as well. So the cows used to take their horns and they like to sharpen them on the rocks. So yeah, all the runes have unfortunately now fade away. So yeah, very interesting what cows can do. Yeah, but anyway, that was some useful information, maybe. Who knows? Yeah. Today's review, I will be reviewing this one. Let's see here. Yeah. High Coast, or as it says here, box Dalvve. So yeah, stay tuned. You'll soon see my review on it. Hi everyone, now we're back. Yeah, as you might see on the intro, there was a little bit information, because I'm probably gonna forget sometimes to mention some of the things. So yeah, this is the whiskey in the glass. Yeah, now unfortunately with the camera, if I do it like this, it gets very dark and you can see me much better. It doesn't look like I have a lamp right here on the side, like now. Yeah, that's how it is. So yeah, anyway, this is the High Coast Distillery, formerly known as the Box Whiskey. Yeah, this is the old label. Yeah, old label. They changed their name, basically, the whole distillery, due to deal with Compass Box, because their name with the box was apparently too reminiscent or too easy to mix up with Compass Box. So yeah, they did a deal there, and it was actually a much more better deal, I had to say, personally, because the word box was just something that was apparently they did make there for many years before the distillery opened, many years. They apparently did boxes, as far as I understand. So there's been a lot of other things there, because it's just a warehouse, but it used to be like a workshop warehouse, I think. And yeah, and now they are called High Coast, which is much better, because that's exactly where they are laying in Sweden, in the map on the High Coast. So yeah, it has a more province to the name, you could say. Yeah, so that's interesting. And yeah, so this is the old label. So yeah, always interesting. And yeah, it's 5-year-old bourbon matured, and it's lightly peated. And Dalvve, as you might be wondering, what kind of Swedish word is that? It's not Swedish, it's actually Sami. This is a people that lives here in Sweden. A part of our heritage is people lives very up north. They are, you could say, reindeer farmers, and not just that, they have a huge impact, especially on the people up north. Since I live pretty much on the end of the south, it's not something that I am very familiar with because of that, but yeah, there are people that live here in Sweden as a part of our culture up north. Yeah, they have their own language, so yeah, it's very interesting. I cannot speak it, but Dalvve at least means winter in their language, apparently. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Dalvve. Yeah, they have a so that's it, basically. A little bit about about it, a little bit history about why they changed from box to High Coast Distillery. So yeah, High Coast Distillery sounds still much more better than box. So I think they actually got a better deal of it due to Compass Box. So yeah, thank you, Young Glazer. And yeah, this is actually a very important whiskey for me, because this is actually the whiskey that gave me hope for Swedish whiskey. I have to say, I have tried a few whiskeys before this one, both from McMyra and from Ven, Spirit of Ven, from Backafalsbyn. Or it's a Spirit of Ven, but yeah. And I have not been very fond of their whiskies actually in the beginning, so I didn't have that many very big hopes for Swedish whiskey. So yeah, that was until I actually tried a whiskey in one of the Malmö whiskey and beer festivals. So yeah, I tried one of their cask samples, sherry, I think it was sherry cask samples, a single cask. Fantastic. So yeah, if you ever get the chance with High Coast, try their single casks. They are F with the F word. Good. They're really good. So yeah, this is very matured, lightly peated, as I said before. So if we do nose it, we can look at the color. Let's see if we can get the color. It's not that much color to it, I would say. Let's see. It's quite light, actually, quite light, because it's just 5 years old. So yeah, but when you do smell it, you can definitely smell the there's peat, and it's been a bourbon cask. The peat does give you some kind of like a coastal air with sea salt, seaweed. Yeah, that smokiness you get from the smokehouses. A lot of salt. Because with the bourbon you get the vanilla, there's some lemon, orange, citrus kind of thing going on there as well. But it's just a creamy, good vanilla, like really good vanilla ice cream, like typical Italian ice cream, vanilla ice cream. It's very creamy and eggy. Yeah. Follow with lemon or orange. Smells really good. Just for a 5-year-old whiskey, it's really good. The thing about this whiskey is that it was supposed to be, I think, like released. They did like should do like one a year or something. But the demand for it when it was released was actually so huge and became so popular. Not for a collector's whiskey, that so much of the Swedish whiskey has become, because it's so small quantities. But mainly just for drinking whiskey, because so they actually start selling it for more standard. So it's core range. It was actually their first core range from the High Coast Distillery. Yeah, and this one is the batch 5. Yeah, so and this is usually one of the whiskeys if I would give away whiskey to someone that I would buy, because I think it's a really good whiskey to give away, especially Swedish. There are other whiskies, of course, that are even better, I think, than this one, but this is a really good example of Swedish whiskey. So, let's see what we can get more in the nose. There is for like caramel or fudge as well. Maybe some bananas as well. Baked bananas. Yeah. With some brown sugar and with the vanilla ice cream. So yeah, we're now gonna get into the palate. Yeah. So yeah, let's see how it tastes like. Oh, that's good. Actually, I have to say salted peanuts. Definitely salted peanuts I get in this one. I love with the salt, really thick salt and peanuts. creamy vanilla, maybe with custard sauce or just Italian ice cream that I like. Has citrus as well. Maybe even some, a lot of peanut there is on this one. So yeah, peanut, creamy vanilla. There is some baked, maybe some kind of pastry as well, I would say. But definitely the smoke you can also feel. There's a smoke to it, like a smokehouse. Yeah, the peat itself. It's really good. It's really good actually. Yeah. I don't think there is. Let's just take it one more sip. There's something else to it. There's a bitter grapefruit as well. Yeah, grapefruit as well, definitely. This is really good for a 5-year whiskey, and you are gonna understand that when I really review my whiskeys, most of them, or I don't think there's any whiskey that I have that's actually over 7 or 8 years actually, because of the fact that most Swedish distilleries are very young. The oldest one and the first one is McMyra, so yeah. And I have one McMyra that I will be reviewing. I might get a second one. Might be. I'm just gonna see how it goes a little bit, depending on the money. You know, there are other things that are actually important. You know, you have to think of your economy. But yeah, I might get another McMyra actually, not a single cask, but yeah, it might be actually be a single cask. I would think about it. But yeah, yeah, it's really nice. This is a really nice whiskey. So yeah, it doesn't look like this anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, if you really get your chance, try High Coast Distillery's Dalvve. Give it a go, you know, try it at a local pub bar if there's a whiskey shop, if they have it opened, you know. Really try it. It's really nice. It's a good whiskey. I highly recommend it. Try it actually. I didn't think it was going to be that good the first time I actually bought a bottle, but I was really surprised by it actually. It was actually a little bit like like a mind opener that actually this is great stuff. I mean, my country can actually do good whiskey, and I have to say, yes, Sweden can actually do really good whiskey. But what you will see later on is actually some of the whiskey bottles that I have are very hard to get outside of Sweden. Some of them I don't even think you can get outside of Sweden if you don't know someone in Sweden or buy on a secondary market. But yeah, I will talk more about that later on in other reviews. Yeah, so yeah, stay tuned for my next review, where I will actually be reviewing this one again, but with a twist actually, because they had a second release on this one. So yeah, stay tuned and I will see you next time. Bye. And now I will go and have a glass of water. Take care.